There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Whoo! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How's everybody on this happy hump day? How y'all feeling? Huh? How y'all feeling on this hump day? I'm feeling good. I feel good. I feel good. What's up, Elisa? Lisa in the house first. What's up, Marilyn? Darlene, I see you. What's up, Darlene? Connie Barnes up in here. How y'all feeling, people? What's up, Daniel Vino? Queen Leandra, the queen is here. It is the queen, if you know what I mean. There she go. Boy, it's about to be a rumble in the jungle. Can I introduce my co-host for this evening? Yeah, she coming in this evening. My girl, China Dog. How you like that, China?
I love it.
Look here, y'all. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready because it's going down. It's going down in here tonight. It's going down in here tonight. Listen, ladies, y'all got a good representative in here for y'all tonight. Fellas, y'all know I'ma hold y'all down tonight. Tonight we having the great debate.
So,
Who's worse? Who is worse? Who goes through the most? Who puts up with the most?
oh boy.
We getting it in tonight, y'all. What's up, Andrew Davis? Ah,
Hot.
I see everybody's coming in. Y'all need to check in with the like button. Check with the like button. We got the Iron Fist in here. She got her notes and everything, y'all. She is ready.
Yep.
She says she's going to be astute tonight. Okay? Darlene, I see you. What's up, Misha T? Andrea, Prod by AdWords. What's up, K Poo? The Reply. What's up, Josie Furry? Warrior Goddess, No Narc Net. What's up, G? Trudy Metzger. What's up, Bruce? Bella. Bella. What's up, Bella? Kathy, Kobe, Bio Soul. Woo, Delicate Reese in here. Joanne the scammer tonight. Yes. We going. Oh my goodness, boy. Boy, it's gonna get yeah. What's up, Sunshine? Carolina Breeze up in here. What's up, Lika? Lika and and the rest of the family from South Africa. What's up, Phil Brad? Holly Klimp. Holly Glimp. I'm sorry, I said Klimp. Holly Glimp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you for that sponsorship tonight. Also, I'd like to thank Connie Barnes. Mwah. Thank you for that Thanks y'all for sponsoring the show tonight. Y'all sponsoring. Listen, the sponsors of tonight's show, y'all sponsor something incredible. Y'all didn't just sponsor a show, y'all are sponsoring an event tonight. Okay? Because we got China, what's going on? You done changed your hair up and everything. You ready for the night.
Yeah. I sent you the theme song. Not the
Yeah.
song, but there
Hold up. Can we play that real quick?
for sure.
Can we play that real quick? Let me see. Let me go to it. See if I can get to it. Nope. Yup. 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 Oh man, I picked up the wrong one. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna get it because we got a special theme for y'all this evening, good people. Because China said, "Yeah, what, huh? Ready? I was born ready." China was like, "I was born ready." Mm-hmm. I missed it. Where did you put it? Oh man.
I sent it to your phone, didn't I? No,
Oh,
messenger.
okay, okay. No, I know where it's at anyway. Because you know, you know, yeah, yeah. We don't own the rights to this you know, this here. But my man, we gonna say it anyway. Cause oh, y'all hear that? It is y'all hear that? Can you hear it?
No.
Woo. All right, y'all. I don't want to hear no flack back from that YouTube. Fair use, man. Y'all said fair use, and I'm using that one. So I don't want no flack at the end of the night. Everybody, come on in, hit the like button. What's up, Roxanne? Andrea Davis. What's up, Annette? Net. David Thayer. What's up? What's up? What's up, Linda Rose, Rosie Sampson, Darlene. Woo, Kate Pooh. What's that? What's that? What you saying? What's all that? Fandago. It's time. Come on in here, y'all. What's up, Shamilia? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right, y'all. So guys, listen. Me and China, we always kind of had these debates, right? Back and forth. Who goes through the most, right? Who put up with the most, right? And I'm thinking, you joking, right? You joking. This is an entire movement. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna clear the air. And like Della Reese told Eddie Murphy, look here quick. I'm gonna whoop your behind. She ain't say behind though. And I don't want you to have no hard feelings afterwards. Either. So that's where we at. That's where we at tonight, okay? That's where we at tonight.
Hey.
Can you dig it? So we are going to go in, good people. We're gonna go in, and it's no holds barred tonight. It's no holds barred tonight. Nobody taking it personal.
Yeah.
These scouts honor. That's what we saying at the beginning. Nobody don't take it personal, because, like I said, ladies, y'all got a lot of representation over here. China she gonna set it on fire to the best of her ability. I'm surely gonna bring some heat. Show enough heat up in here this evening. Yes, indeed. That's the plan. And we're gonna start out. We're gonna start it out because we're not leaving this one alone here. Can somebody say total fraud? Fraud you lent. Remember when you lent them something? What's up, V Sexy? Hey, Kaylin. Fraud you lent. Perpetrating a fraud. So, our girl, Carly Russell. Y'all know the girl who said she called 911. Said, hey, y'all, it's a little white boy out here about 4 years old. He 3 or 4 years old, running down the highway with a pamper on. Now, most people, they ain't even get to the part where she said highway yet, right? Most people were saying 4 years, he 4 years old and got a pamper one? That's peculiar. But okay, let's keep going with it, right? She out on a busy interstate. Okay. She ain't out on, at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's, a car every 30 seconds or something like that. No, 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 no. She's out there almost in rush hour. Okay. Now, I want everybody to understand one thing. One thing she didn't think about when she told this story to the police. You got to understand something. When you call the police, they done heard every lie. I wish I could get a police officer in here tonight just to verify that. They done heard it all. So they kind of know when you're lying because it just don't fit quite right. Sometimes you could rehearse the lie if you want to believe it. But she said it and they knew right away. It's a what? And guys, she was the only person. It's a little baby running around the highway in rush hour. She the only person that saw it, and she the only person that called it in. The only one. Well, she got some good vision, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Says she got off the phone with 911 and she called either her friend or her mother. She called somebody. Called her mom or somebody. She called somebody. Told them she got the boy, right? I got him. And then her phone just goes quiet, right? Now, again, when you say something happened on the highway, y'all, remember this one thing, and that's for everybody. Do y'all know it's cameras on every highway in America? Probably in the world. There are cameras. It's cameras looking, filming everything she's saying. Everything she said to the police. It's on camera. Now they continually go back and forth over and over the camera because they like, hey, it's a couple things missing from the statement that you gave. You gave a statement that there's a little boy running down the highway. Ain't nobody else on camera with you though. She said some guy with orange hair, not red. He had orange hair with a big bald spot in it. Who could that have been? I'm thinking, was she thinking Donald Trump? Was she thinking Ronald McDonald? Who could she have been thinking? What was she thinking? She said it's a white guy and he got orange hair. And he came up to me. Look, he came up to me and whispered to me. He whispered, oh boy, oh boy. See, good gracious, y'all. Y'all hearing the story. Y'all hearing the story. What's up, Lando? Y'all, what's up, Keisha Spady? Kathy Kobe? Loving life. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all coming in late. Hey, Janet Winans. They're wrong. So she is saying all of these things, and this is her statement. She left her car running. She left her watch, her iWatch, right? And her iPhone on the ground, her iPhone on the ground, her watch in the car on the ground or whatever, you know. So whoever abducted her, they knew to keep the phone on the ground and they knew, no, 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 take that watch off too. Take the watch off. And he whispered it. Remember, this person is not screaming or hollering or whatever. Now, remember again, y'all, not only is this guy not on the film that they got, but wow, man, her story is just incredible. They don't have him on film, and she said that the guy came up from out of the woods and made her go into the woods. She didn't say he had a weapon or anything like that. She said they had to walk through the woods and jump a fence. And I'm thinking, okay, so who's holding the baby? Right? The baby's the decoy, if it all makes sense at all. The baby must have been running behind. It might have been a midget. Might not have been a baby. Might have just been a midget with a pamper on. Right?
Oh my God.
Okay, so now she's saying they get back to some house, and then she don't remember what happened, and then they in this tractor trailer, and then they taking pictures. She blindfolded. They taking pictures of her blindfold. They put a blindfold on you, make you take pictures, and then they feed you cheese and crackers. Oh man, come on. Come on. Somehow she walked home, walked all the way home. Now, it's some other sightings of her throughout her community, because everybody in her community know her. So they be like, hey, shit, that's the girl down the Red Roof Inn. She at the Red Roof Inn right now. What y'all talking about she missing? No. She's at the Red Roof Inn. Hey, that's what the people in her town said, right? Okay. She made it back home. They got it together. They took her when she got home. They took her to the hospital. Her mother called the police and said, "We found her. We taking her to the hospital." Now I remember I saw the interview with her mother and her father, right? When the lady was sitting in their living room talking to them, and her father, when the lady asked the question, the mother was like, she was answering the questions in a way where she was forcing the answer. It didn't flow out. She was pushing it out. So everybody, we all psychologists now, right? She's pushing it out because we experts at liars, because we've been around narcissists for so long. We know when we not emotionally connected to somebody, we see through all of that mess. We look right through all of that mess. And we just gonna call a spade, right? Okay, so she made her statement. The police went up to the hospital. She made her statement to them. They still doing the investigation. And the one thing that they did not say, what's up, Alicia? One thing that they did not say was, they did not say, ladies, be on the lookout. They did not say that after the interview with her, because they have not seen anyone on the video that she said in her statement. We can't even call it a statement at this point. It's an incrimination. She incriminated herself. I was thinking, did she take her lawyer to the police station when she went down there? Because she's going to have to take her lawyer the next time. Yes, she will. So, okay. She made her statement. Now the police department is saying, okay, they got the FBI involved. They got a little bit of everybody involved on this search, right? And I'm saying this, ladies. We had for the last few days, we've been going through a lot, and women, especially Black women, have been saying that they have to come out with another type of Amber Alert, because that doesn't really, put Black women on Amber Alerts. They don't get calls for that. And they're right, because I rarely see, an Amber Alert with somebody on there that, that's Black. So I think calling it the Ebony Alert or something like that. That's what's coming out now, next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hey, everybody gets one. Yeah. So, she, she said that, man, oh man, where was I at? Where was I at with this, man? This lie done fell apart so bad. It done fell apart so bad that now everybody that was backing her, that's why her mother and father asking, hey, can we just leave her alone? Because she done been through such a traumatic experience, mentally and physically. That's where her mother messed up when she said that right there. No, not just physically, but mentally. That's what mom's messed up. Pops was sitting there. I knew they was lying when the lady would ask a question, the interviewer would ask a question, and her father was saying he was moving his head like this. He, if you say something and you agree, you shaking your head up and down. Pops was like, you ain't know what is like. What is going on with Pops over there? He was trying not to go. No, she lying. No, he was trying to force his head up and down, but his head was going like we ain't know what was going on. So I'm sitting there like, man, pops, man, Joe, what's going on with that girl? So I anticipate one day by the weekend they gonna be over her house knocking on the door with some handcuffs for her. She probably gonna skip town by then. She had looked up. Now her Google searches for that day. They're not telling all of her Google searches, but she was Google searching like one-way tickets to certain places. Uh, how old do you have to be for them to put you on an Amber Alert? Why would you Google something like that the day of your abduction? And she's doing this stuff at her job. You know, Movies about abduction. Man, she's trying to do her homework, her due diligence to make this lie the truth. She gonna make this lie the truth, and everybody see through it. And I'm saying this, y'all. Real talk. I'm saying this, ladies. If y'all don't turn y'all back on people like that, that's how everybody gets seen the same way. Oh well, she's young and blah blah. She ain't that young. I think she's 28. I think she's 28 years old. That's a very grown woman. So no, we're not just gonna have a pity party, you know, because she done went out here and told this big lie. This big, humongous lie, and got everybody in the country thinking somebody else done got snatched up, even though we do need to be on alert anyway. But she's 25. Okay, my bad. Grown 25-year-old, okay? Grown. A grown woman. She is not 15, 13. And what makes you want to make up a story like that, right? What was her real plan, y'all? What was she really doing? What was she really trying to get into? Value Val said her man is involved too. Wow, man. That's what I'm saying, Lando. Lando said the story made me worry about my daughters. That's what I'm saying. When you hear about abduction like that, but I had an issue with this thing from the very beginning when they was talking about a woman pulled over to pick up a little kid. Listen, and nobody called in. See, the people who don't stop, at least they gonna call the police. Hey, man, it's a little kid running around on the highway out here. People gonna call in because everybody knows they not worrying about the kid getting. Some people worrying about the kid getting hit. Other people worrying about, man, it's a little kid. There's too many crazy perverts out here for a little kid to be running around by themselves. They're gonna get abducted. Okay, it's too many narcs out here. Yeah, so they had her, and they got her on camera. The car she walked up to, all of it's on camera. Her car got left out there. She rolled out. Man, listen, I think we got the narc of the week here. What's your thoughts on that, China?
I think we always jump the gun. That's why a lot of people, when this story first broke, everybody, oh my God, she's missing this and that, and this could have happened. And now she's been found. Now you have the people on the other side jumping the gun before the facts are in, before the police. Everybody wants to be a detective or conspiracy theorist in certain situations, so I'm just gonna sit back
Mm-hmm.
and let this one play out. I don't have an
Mm-hmm.
opinion. I haven't followed it, so but I know where
Mm-hmm.
you going with this.
Yes, I am.
I know where you're going.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because it's too much missing. It's too much missing for it to be right. See, and this is how we do when we dealing with a narc. We start seeing stuff that don't look right. It don't feel right, but we keep going because we don't have that confirmation. We don't have that admission that she done came out and said, I was lying. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't lock me up. We don't have that admission yet. She gonna do it though, because they gonna put some time in front of her and she gonna fold. She gonna fold. So, and I'm saying, like everybody's saying, whatever you trying to do, your little creep move, whether you trying to get off work, trying to make a move on your little boyfriend, whatever the case is, man, don't get everybody else involved in that mess. Cause she want everybody's sympathy. She wants to be the victim, right? Ain't that what narcs do? They want to be the victim. No, no, I'm the victim. I know I just walked home. I was and then said I left their house and walked home to my house. Really? So it was no sense of urgency. You didn't want to call the police. You didn't want to get the police involved. Okay, okay. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Especially little girls. They really don't know what to do. This ain't a little girl though, y'all. This is a grown woman. She's 25. She's 25. You done got abducted. You know. You want to say something about it. And when you get back home, you got money. They said she had a bruised lip. All you had was a bruised lip. You got abducted? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's do some history. Let's do some history on women that they got abducted. Woman who get abducted, she fighting for her life. She ain't sitting there talking about, but look at my lip, right? No, it's on the inside. You bring the camera closer. Come here. Get in my mouth. No, 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 no. You lying. You lying. You lying. Do the womanly thing and say I'm lying. Just come out. Hey, you know what, y'all? I apologize. That was totally out of character. Something. Make it right. Make your wrong right. Don't just keep sitting there with the lie. Deal with the consequences. Ain't no narc gonna do that. Ain't no narc. Narc is gonna be the victim. Boy, oh boy. So, China, let's get to it. We got it started. Let's get to it. You've been doing your research.
Yes, I have.
You've been doing your research. What you been
Yep.
doing your research on? What you got?
Well, you know, I'm I'm not for marriage at this point in relationships, so that's pretty much what I'm talking about.
So we're gonna start out tonight, y'all. We're gonna start out tonight with woo, being for or against marriage. Because one of us, does one person benefit more than the other? Does one spouse go through more pain than the other? Is one more abused than the other? We're gonna touch on all of those topics tonight, y'all. So y'all better buckle up because we going in.
Yeah.
And she threw the second punch. I know I threw the first one. She threw the second one. So you saying you are not in agreement with marriage anymore?
No.
Whoo! Talk to
Mm.
me. Tell me why. Tell me why marriage to you. Well, first of all, let's explain it. Let's explain what marriage means to you. What is a marriage?
I think marriage is an equal partnership. I think it's like
What does that
if
mean?
the
Equal partnership. What does that mean?
I mean, equality throughout. If a woman going to submit, then a man should submit as well. So I don't think it should be one sided. I think that it's you work together to make the family work, not just depend on the woman to do everything inside the home, and all the man have to do is go out and make a living. I think it should be equal.
So you think that it should be equal, that the man and the woman should be out working,
Yeah,
and then they come home together and they both cook and clean together,
yeah,
and raise the children together.
yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm walking with you. So how does that work when it comes to raising the children?
See, and that's the thing. You guys say that this is where, you guys don't make sense. You sit there, men would say that women should be home and raise the kids, and then in the same breath say a woman is not fit to raise a child alone. A single mother is the worst mother. How do you say that? But at the same time, you want a woman to stay at home and raise the kids. Whether she's married or not, she's the one raising the kids. But when she doesn't
Mhm.
have a husband or a mate, you guys want to say single women are the worst. You can't do that. You can't have it both ways.
Okay,
But
I'm walking with you right now. But we gonna revisit some of this. I'm
yeah,
just walking. I just want to get your points out. Okay.
yeah.
hmm So when you raising children, right?
Mhm.
You saying you feel that it should be like an equal balance, right? Or
Yeah,
is
for
that what
sure.
you? So should anybody have say so over the other person in an equal relationship?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
Okay. So let's take it here then. You have two children. Let's no, you got one child. You want to send your child to school, right?
Hmm.
And you want your child to go to. So let's say I'm your spouse, okay? Just for argument's sake, and I want our child to go to private school, but you want our child to go to public school and have the public school experience.
Hmm.
All right. So how do we resolve that?
See, and I think if it came to that situation, if a man want a child to go to private school, I think that's more so egotistical. See, versus if the woman wants the child to go to public school, I think she wants that child to have a learning experience. Because men like to flash their power, their wealth, and their money. Oh, send them to private school. I mean, what do they really? I mean, they probably could get a better education, but then they could get that in a public school, but they also get the life experience with it.
hmm
So I think I would
But but
choose
but
public.
how do you make that decision? Who makes the decision?
I mean, we would have to come to an agreement.
How do we
Would
come to
have
an
to.
agreement if you saying that, I'm saying this, and we both sticking to our guns? What happens?
Then we have to look at what's in the best interest of the child. Because right now, if we're like at a stalemate trying to figure out what's best for the child, then ain't nothing gonna happen. Because now you stuck
Mhm.
on what you believe, I'm stuck on what I believe, and ain't nobody gonna budge. So now what are you gonna do?
That's what I just asked you. No, you can't ask me. I just asked you. If I'm saying the child go to the we going this child going to a Catholic school, and you saying no, no, I want our child to go to the school I went to. What school is he going to?
See, but like I said, that's still egotistical because now you trying to make the child follow in your footsteps. Oh, I want the child to go to the school I went to. A child should be their own individual, not have to go somewhere you went because that's where you want the child to go. That's the problem with parents today, because they always want the child to follow in behind them, the schools, the jobs, the careers, and all of that, instead of, if you allow that child to be an individual, then they
hmm
can live a better, healthier life. instead of, because you put them standards on them. That's where the low self-esteem come, because if they don't meet your standards, then they don't grow.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I feel like, but if I gave in, you would have to give in to something else that I wanted.
See, but I was just making that point to say when there's equality in something, then there's no leadership. And that is why we have such chaos because everybody want us to be equal. If you were equal, that means if we equal, that means I can lay in the bed, somebody break through that door. Hey, babe, go downstairs and get that. Handle that. We equal,
I would
right?
do it. I would do it.
You go in there and rumble. Where you at?
I'm doing it now.
Again, my point is, you know, when you say equality, somebody got to be the leader. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. And I know we're gonna get some flack. I told y'all we're gonna step on some toes in here this evening. But at the end of the day, that's the reason you with a man, to have leadership, to have someone that is going. A man is there to cover you. Okay, that is your protection. The man is the head. He is the lead. That is the one who goes to sacrifice, even if it means his life gets taken for his family. The leader. So we cannot just have a situation where, you know, we both the leader. Hey, don't shoot me. She equal in this leadership here. We can't do that. See, that's this old made up stuff that we doing. That's this made up stuff that we doing, you know. We don't reinvented. We don't reinvented everything that God gave us. We have. That's why it's so bad. That's why everything is so bad out here. Because we keep on trying to do it outside of the way he said do it. There's a way to do it. Marriage. And when it comes to marriage, you saying, why are you against marriage though? Why are you against that now?
Because men want women to submit. I'm not submitting to nobody. I mean, you have to truly be following God. And I don't even think I could completely do it then, because men cannot be trusted to make decisions. They simply can't. You
Why?
guys are impulsive. I just, men, no. I couldn't do it.
So let me say this. So what you're saying now is that even though God gave you an instruction. You're saying I am not going to follow that instruction.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
by
going
not
there.
getting married. I
I'm
don't
going
have
there
to
with
be
you.
with nobody.
You don't have to be married.
Right.
You don't have to be married. You still gotta submit your ladies, submit yourself to your husband. And why is that word so derogatory? Why is submission so derogatory? Why does it
Because it's
seem
the
to be so
cousin of
bad?
dominance.
Dominance? How?
Because if you submit to someone, that dominion over you. If you submit to a man, you giving a man power over you. Nah, nah, that don't work for me.
What kind of power
I
are you
simply
giving them
cannot.
over you though? What kind of power?
I mean, men want to control women's thoughts, because
Your
when a man
thoughts?
say, yeah,
How?
because when a man say be my peace, what they mean? Sit down and shut up no matter what I do. That's what men want women to do. I've
No, no,
heard men
no.
say it. I've heard them say it.
But that's usually when he's around a nagging woman. Men, when we say we want peace, We're saying, I want to walk into a home that love is being presented the moment I walk through the door. A loving environment, an agreeable environment of peace and tranquility. That's all. Where did all that other stuff come from?
But how could she be your peace if you giving her chaos? How is that possible?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about there. Where's that chaos coming from?
The chaos come from the man going out cheating, the man living a double life.
Double
Men
life.
want to, yeah,
And
they
we
do.
got Carly Russells all around the world. I'm
It
sorry,
was
that cheating stuff, men just have not said it, but it's more women cheating than men. And it's more women that's bragging about cheating than men. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do the numbers say?
See, I didn't look into that, so I'm not going to even speak on that. But I don't think women are cheating more than men. You know, there's always statistics for
Man,
different things. And so, of course, you're going to find the one that fits your side. So I'm quite sure it's one on my side. But I think women are just deciding today that they just want to do their thing. It's not cheating. They just don't want to be with one man.
they just don't want to what?
They don't want to be with one man.
Women don't. You saying women don't want to be with just with one man?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, it's hookup culture now.
right.
And then
So I mean, come on. I mean, at the end of the day, you starting to see men admit it now, but a lot of guys, a lot of men out here are suffering in silence. Michael Baisden wrote a book about men cry in the dark. This might have been 20 years ago. And he talked about how men just can't come out the way women can just come out and say, hey man, this dude ain't no good. He do this, he do that. And it's men out there dealing with wives that they take very good care of. They got a work husband, or they gardener, or they a physical trainer is, you know, taking care of all kind of business in the house they ain't got no business taking care of. So men overwhelmingly are just quiet because it makes us look different. Than, see, if a woman, you with a cheating man, then other women, they talk to you and they feel sorry for you. They like, dang, go on another one. Men feel like, man, what? You picked somebody to cheat? What's wrong with you? You ain't know that when you met her? So it's more of being shamed when you a man and you got a woman that's out of control, that do whatever she want. Like you just said, ain't nobody, you ain't telling me nothing. You ain't, I do what I want to do. You go in the house to that and you a man.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Men,
like y'all. Go ahead.
men are going through it out here. Men are going through it out here. Men just don't talk about it as much. Or we weren't talking about it as much. Now men are starting to really put it out there. But for a long time, men, we just would kind of chalk it up and just, like, I'm gonna just suck this in, and I'm gonna get into work, and I ain't gonna feed this, but there are men out here, right? And I'm saying most men. Good God, y'all ready? We about to take it in now. You
Most.
got most men out here that are married to a woman, and they not even guaranteed to have sex when they want, or on a consistent basis, and they married to somebody.
See, because you guys want to piss a woman off and then tap her on the shoulder and say, "Hey, can I have some?" No, Don't nobody at that point, that woman don't want to do nothing with you. And it's like y'all try to force it. Don't nobody want forced sex. That feel more like rape
Hmm.
to us than it does anything else. It's not enjoyable.
Hmm. Okay, I understand that. But the moment a man says no to a woman, he cheating. Something wrong. Something going on. Huh?
That's not been my experience.
The moment that the man say, "Hey, hey, babe, I'm tired. I'm tired tonight," because y'all know we ain't gonna say that, right? You ain't too tired. You ain't that tired. But I'm saying, and I have talked to men. Could now I know that it's not uncommon for a woman to say, "Look, I've been celibate for a year, 2 years, 5 years." I'm talking to men now that haven't been intimate with a woman in years, and with their woman that they live with, that they're married to. That you can't go out there and talk to the fellas like you can't go, to the gym. Hey man, man, my lady, she tripping, man. Man, we ain't had sex in 3 years, man. Everything in the gym was stopped. What? Whoa! And y'all married? Yes. Yes, that's the kind of stuff that's going on behind them closed doors that everybody not talking about. Yes,
And I'm
men,
sure it's on the other side.
huh?
I'm sure it's like that on the other side too.
And not only, see, that was just the intimacy part. On that same side of the door, it's men dealing with a woman married to. I'm talking about married to a woman that'll tell, I'm going out tonight. I'll be back when I get back. I'll see you later. And what can you do? You can't start fighting her. You get on the jail for that. What can you do? Nothing. You got to just sit there, be mad, wait till she come home. Come on.
No, I was just
Come
reading
on.
this. She says she's curious as to why I'm lumping all men together. They are not all the same. And I'm
Just like
not
women.
lumping all of them
Hmm.
together. I'm just saying, just
Hmm.
speaking, saying men. I know it's not all men, but I'm quite sure it's a lot of men. It's a lot.
A lot of
And
men
you
did what?
said that cheat and that, all the things that I mentioned. I mean, men
Not true.
abuse power.
You know why that's not true? Because most women are attracted to the same guys. So if you're not in that top 5%, y'all don't even understand that most men that are single don't even have an intimate partner. Most men that are single are not even having sex. That's just an assumption. That's why you got passport bros out here, because they gotta go somewhere else. Because the women that they're dealing with are all chasing the same men. Yes. And when y'all find a guy that y'all think is cute, everybody think he's cute. Everybody thinks he's the guy. But what about that tall, that short, ugly guy over there? Who he got? He only he's stuck. He's stuck like Chuck.
See, but I'm gonna give you a taste of what you said to me. Those passport bros is Pookie and Ray Rays. Who care about them? Let them go get their passport and go over there and catch something from wherever and stay over there with it. We don't care. I mean, it's just I'm gonna say this. It's
Said
usually the ugly ones that have a problem and that always run
that's
over
my point.
somewhere else.
Thank you. You just proved my point. You just proved my point because that's what most women say. Let them go. We ain't checking for them no way. Cause them the ones who not having sex. So that shows, ladies, that's saying that y'all chasing after the same guys. Whoa, what is that? I don't know what that was. Pop up. Joyful Survivor, thanks for that super chat. Said, let's talk about why women won't have sex with them. Woo! Uh-oh. Why won't they? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why won't you? If we marry, why aren't you doing your duty to that you promised that you would do, that you would fulfill? We said that we would never forsake one another for anyone else. I belong to you, you belong to me. So why aren't we having sex? There we go. Tell them, China.
Due diligence? Is that I didn't know. I never took a vow to have sex with my husband. That's the bonus. I never took a vow for
That's
that.
a
I
bonus.
never That's a bonus.
That's in submission. Yes, that I belong to you. You belong to me. So if you say, are you saying that you don't feel you obligated to have sex with your husband?
I don't feel obligated. I won't throw that type of obligation on myself, but I'm obligated to be loyal.
Well, who is obligated to have sex with him?
I don't think it's an
If you not,
obligation.
if his wife ain't,
It's not an
huh?
obligation.
Since
It's
when?
not.
Who told you that? Where is that written? I'm not obligated to do that?
I'm not.
What? Hold. Okay, then tell me this. Then let's go here. How did we even get married if we not obligated to have sex with each other? There's no
That
obligation.
I'm sure you didn't get married for sex, but I'm quite sure that was part of it. You can't sex don't make a marriage. It's part of it, but it doesn't make it. You have to find yourself compatible with that person. You have to love that person.
Mm-hmm.
Sex is probably the end goal, but it's not the priority. And
It's
men
not the
just
end
make
goal.
I
Well, then
said
tell
it's
me this.
probably the end goal.
Tell me this then. Then why is it, if sex isn't even in the top part of the relationship, then how is it that that is the main thing that breaks the relationship up?
That's because the person cheats. It's not because the person is not having sex.
Can you call it cheating if you are not obligated to have sex with your spouse? Can you call it cheating? So you're
Yeah.
saying that if you have a husband and he comes home and he wants to be intimate with you, you don't feel any obligation to be intimate with him. Say it. Say it. Say
No.
it. Oh,
No.
whoo! Good God, we're gonna be on world
No. I
star.
don't want nobody to place those type of duties on me. I think it should be given the free will.
Duty though? What makes it a duty? I mean, you would marry somebody that you don't feel like you want him just as much as he wants you?
I mean, in different ways, you just placing sex like that's just the top dog. I mean, that's your main focus right there is
I'm
the
saying
sex. You
to men it is. To men it is.
and that's
It is.
sad.
And I'm saying this. I'm saying this. Out of most, I'm gonna say 99% of men that I talk to, that I've known all my life, as we talk, shop talk, barbershop talk, whatever, you know, we don't really have any issues for the most part. And I ain't gonna say this is 100% fit for everybody. I'm saying for most people, most men, our complaints are we ain't getting enough sex at home, but as long as we getting something, we pretty much can manage it. We good. But when it turns into zero, and it does all the time. And I'm saying I've heard too many. I think I've heard almost every guy that's gotten divorced has gone through that exact same thing. When men get tired of the relationship, is most of the time it's because of that right there. It's not equal as far as the intimacy. Thank you, Starship. Thank you for that super chat.
I want
Joyce
to
for
answer
Survivor.
that question.
Huh?
Black butterfly fly. I want to answer that question because I got a
What did you
situation
say?
for that.
Hold up. I want to thank Joy for Survivor. Mwah. Thank you for that
Okay.
super chat. Said they're not treating us like a woman. Okay.
Ooh, like an
Okay.
object. Say it.
Okay. Okay. Then say it. Say it, China. Say it. You up
Like
here,
an
say it.
object.
Tired of being treated like an object.
Exactly. A sex toy.
No. No. Whoo, man. Man. Whoo, wee. So, boy, that's deep. I like where you went with it though. So go ahead. Let's go with whose question was that you were saying?
Black butterfly.
What did Black Butterfly say?
She said, let's go back. What happens if your wife is sick and can't have sex?
Hold up, say that again. I was
What
reading something.
happens if your wife is sick and can't have sex?
Ooh. So either she's sick or she like getting a freak accident or something like that, right? Funny thing, I know of a guy that happened to. Okay. Now, of course, he don't talk about what they do or what happens. I don't know, but he hasn't said, and he's not actively out with any other women where we could see it. Okay, but I only know of one case like that. But other than that, I mean, it says for richer, for poor, for better, or for worse. And that's what we see. That's what, as men, that's what we thought for better or worse meant. We thought that meant, well, if you get in a crash or something like that, then, oh, yeah, we stay together because that was something that was unfortunate to happen. Not, you are perfectly able body here. Just hey, look here. I'm on break today. I'm on break this week. No.
See, so I'm gonna answer that question, right? So remember,
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you about the guy from what is it, Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Mm-hmm.
His wife, she has cancer, and the guy was asking him about sex with his wife, and she has cancer, and he said she still roll over and give it to him, and he was enjoying saying that, being sadistic. It's a video out of his interview of him saying that his wife still, and he loves that when she's in pain, giving it to him. That's sick.
That is sick. I don't understand that. Like, why would you not want the other person to be in pleasure of it? Like you in a grudge match or something, you fighting. That sound more like a fight. That's perverted. We ain't talking. Well, I'm not talking about that. I mean, you get examples like that, and that's like one in how many? Most men, normal men. I'm gonna say this: normal men. I'm gonna make a blanket statement. Normal men want the woman to enjoy it just as much as we do. Hmm. All the
I
rest of them
can't
freaks or whatever they are, that's on them. They got their own thing. But
see, but
yeah,
you just contradicted yourself though, because you just said that the woman should the woman should give it to the man, but you just also said that if she's sick, she shouldn't have to. But you say we say we have a headache and all of that stuff. Why don't you believe us? Like we have to make up a
you
lie.
said she was quadriplegic. She was in an accident. Some freak accident happened. She got stage 4 cancer. And she going through chemo. We're not talking. If we're talking about somebody who get up every day and go to the gym and she bouncing around the house, then I'm saying yeah, okay. But and see that's another thing. Why should something like intimacy even be at question? when we married. That's the we supposed to have total access to one another. You're
It
supposed to have
shouldn't be a
total
question.
access at that point. No
It should.
holding back.
It shouldn't
Hmm?
be a question, but it's not going to always be available. Not all the time. I mean, you have to be respectful of that person. You can't just force them because you in the mood. That's saying F your feelings. I want it now. And I mean, what about I've had it where the shoe was on the other foot and it's like, no, not tonight. So you acting like men don't do that neither. Men always, oh, I've been
That's
working
what I'm
all
saying.
day. I don't feel like it. I mean, so
No,
you
no, no.
just,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
one sided.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We supposed to take care of one another so that we ain't, because, and this is the thing. The moment the moment that your man starts to see that if I get aroused, I'm not guaranteed to have this taken care of with the woman I'm married to. If I'm aroused, I can't take this home to the woman that I'm married to. Ain't no guarantees at home. So then tell me what's his next thought?
I mean, by how you saying there's no guarantees just because I've never seen
Mhm.
nobody not have sex for 3 years, like you mentioned. That's just unheard of. Then I could totally agree
It's
with you
heard
and
of.
go along with what you're saying if that's the case. But if we're gonna say in normal marriages, it's not happening how you saying it's happening. It can't be.
And normal, your average marriage is, man. How many people that's married that literally they getting it in like daily, every other day?
I don't ask.
It's very rare, extremely rare. Because again, you got to have that kind of chemistry, right? That's rare.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if okay, you're the woman, how many nights are you going to reach over and you feeling some type of way like, hey man, my man is home, and come, hey, I need to see you in the room now, not now, right now. And he like, whoa, 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 man, can I walk through the door? Damn, I got a headache, man. Come on, man. Good, great. That's all you think about? How many times you gonna listen to that before you start like, whoa, I'm married to this guy and I can't even bank. I'm not guaranteed with my husband? Man, Joe. What y'all think, man? What do y'all say? What
Somebody
say
said
you, chat? Huh?
Sportman 812 said he run from women like me. Keep going, buddy. Keep going.
Joanne
I
said,
ain't
"Do
gonna
not
chase you.
marry." If do Joanne A said, "Do not marry if you are not sexually attracted to your mate. If he wanted a roommate, whew, he would go to Starbucks and chat all day. Yes, he would."
Oh my God.
Star S said, "This is a really helpful convo. I certainly believe that consistent sexual intimacy, whatever that looks like for the couple, would be very important in a marriage." Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the easiest way to make up. It's the easiest way to make somebody shut up. It's the easiest way for us to stay on one accord. It's the thing that helps us get it right back together. When we feeling some type of frustration, it can okay, I feel better. I feel, baby, you know what? Let me go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and put him in that school.
That's just using
That's the
that
thing.
person as an emotional punching bag through sex, though. Why should a woman be there for you to relieve frustration? Sex is out of love, not for relief of a situation that you just encountered. That's dead wrong. It's out of love. It shouldn't be because you need relief from something. So like
Hey,
I
hey,
said,
hey,
objectify women.
hey. No, I'm going against the grain on that. This my
Okay.
woman. Look here, baby. I got something on my mind today. And you about to get it. Yes, I'm about to take it out on you, and you gonna love it. I'm saying if you can't really be open and sexual as you want, you got your partner. That's not just your partner, that's the person you love. Okay, that's your person that you done obligated yourself to, you done said your vows, you've done everything you need to do. Ain't no more restrictions, man. Nah, ain't no more restrictions. Forget that. We married? Nah, ain't no restrictions. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Whenever she wanted, whenever I wanted, that's what it is. Even though it don't never work out that way, I'm sticking to the script. Hey,
I
hey,
like what
Lori,
Lizzie
I
said,
agree.
though.
Right? She said
Lizzie
that's
said
how you.
nobody wants sex.
Huh?
Huh?
No, Lori
Lizzie said
said.
nobody wants sex with a pile of disconnections. If your house is right, check what she said. Okay, but put out. Nobody wants sex with a pile of disconnections. Exactly.
That's right. Lizzie said never go over a week or two if you're able. If not, it's not good. Because if I and again, the reason that it's not good, the reason that it's not good is that when your man starts looking at you like, I can't see you like that no more. Because I know that if I see you and I get aroused, I want you, and it might not go the way I want it to go. So then I'm gonna just be frustrated. And then you gonna get frustrated because you saying, that's all you want me for? That's all it's about? And then you start to resent the person. You start looking at the person like, okay, all right, babe. Now you mad and you gotta act like you ain't mad no more. And that ain't good for nobody. Once somebody feel, it's just like if you reach over to your man and then he smack your hand, you like, what? Yeah. You be like, whoa, 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 champ, what we doing? What we doing here? Like, whoa. And yeah, that's a major
I go
problem.
straight. I go straight to the toy store.
Okay. I mean, you can go to the toy store, but you know, all you're gonna do is electrocute yourself after a while.
Hey.
You grow numb to that. You're gonna grow numb to that. Yeah, you know, it's no not doing. It's just an electrical, experience at that point. And nah, that ain't gonna get it off your chest for too long. It'll get you there for a little while, but nah. Mm-mm. Yankee 52 Go Blue says sex and money ends relationships. Mm. Laura Buckley said that's how you will show love. It's more than just sex. Yes, I agree. Definitely is more. I'm not saying that it's not more than that, y'all, but I'm saying that there is a definite difference between how we look at it. I'm trying to give y'all some real insight of what a man is thinking when he cannot depend on his woman for sex. It's like, okay, all right. And see, once you get to the point where you just, it's a regular thing, ain't even no problem, you know. He trying you every other day, and he might get in maybe once every couple weeks or so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sportsman 812 said relationship is give and take in order to make it
Yeah,
work. It's
yeah,
give and take.
for sure. I agree with that. He said that's my problem. He's saying, I guess to me, I got excuses. No, I didn't used to be like this until I had a narcissist for a husband, and then
But
running
but
into
but do you
these.
but do you take that attitude to your future man, to your future man?
It's hard to say because I've been trying to date and it's like it's nothing out there. It's nothing but games, and that's all people want is sex. They want to hook up. I'll tell them, I say, look, I'm 47. I don't loan my husband.
Wow, you're 47? Good gracious, I thought you was still a little young buck. I thought you was in your 30s, China. Good gracious, girl. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, girl. I
Thank
mean,
you.
I could say 38, 38, 39 in there. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You word well. That's a good thing. But how you gonna hold that against the future? How you gonna hold that against your future, man?
I'm not going to have a future man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want a relationship. I don't want a husband.
Why? Why would you claim that? Why are you claiming that? Why are you claiming that?
Because that's how I feel. That's what I want. I just want to make money and I want to live. I don't want to have to go through another divorce and split nothing with no one. What I earn, I want to be mine. I don't want to share. I don't want to
Now,
divide.
I get that. I can understand that. In all honesty, I actually understand that part right there because once you get older, you do start looking at, and this is what I was saying a minute ago about the sex part. You're looking at like, hey man, if I get married, I want a guarantee that we gonna be together. And we ain't got that that ain't even in the atmosphere out here. Ain't no guarantees out here. As a matter of fact, you're more likely to not stay married in the world that we living in because everybody keep changing the rules as we go along. Everybody changing the rules as we go along. But I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for marriage. I'm for marriage. I am. I'm for relationships. I'm pro relationship. I feel like without a relationship, none of us are covered. None of us. We don't have that family structure. And I think that helps us all live longer. I think it helps us all do better in life. I do. And without it, we just, it's just everybody's humping everybody. And I'm saying, but okay, so if you're gonna do that, then why not just hump your husband? What's wrong with that? Why
Because
not
you
just
don't
hump
have to
him?
lay up with you don't lay up with the attitude. I'm tired. I'm this. I mean, I can't deal. I can't do it. And then men want women to be slaves. Men want women to do everything. Don't
Ooh,
know what.
ladies, do y'all feel like that? Lando said, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Ladies, I said this the other day. Man, oh man. Let's do a poll. Okay. We're going to put a one in the chat for the ladies. If you are no longer, if you no longer agree with marriage, if you don't want marriage, put a one in the chat. Let's go into the chat with it. If you don't want, there you go. Lori said, I'm pro marriage. There we go. Pro. I'm going to say put a two in the chat if you are with marriage. Whoa. Alicia put her ones in there. Janet Winans put her ones. It's time. Kathy Colby. Queen Leandra. No, Queen. Pecan Tan, Nikki Wu, Keisha Spady. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. The twos in here. The twos. The twos want marriage. Okay. The twos are in here. Okay, Star. Yes, Maryland. Maryland. No, Maryland. No. Oh my goodness, y'all. Come on, y'all. What we doing? What we doing? One, if you with marriage. Two, if you are not feeling it. I'm sorry. One, if you not feeling it. Two, if you want it. Okay, the twos is in the house. The twos are deep in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. I think the twos are winning. I think the twos
The
are
twos can
winning.
have it.
Ah!
They can have it.
But okay, so what are y'all gripes, ladies? For y'all that are against it, what are y'all gripes? Come on, Queen. Come on, Leandra. Tell us. Tell us what the issue is. Why are you against marriage if you're not if you are against it? Come on, let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about it tonight. Yeah, I guess you're right, Jesselyn. I could have just said yes if you with it, no if you're not.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to mind. You're right. You're right. The twos are winning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jazzy said, I might find the right one day. Miss Amy said, I'm not I'm not open to dating right now. Probably a couple years. We'll consider marriage. No fornication. There you go. Godspeed. Nikki Wu said too. Whoo! It's time said I've been married and divorced 2 times. Starla said it's better than a narc. Yeah. I don't want to be
Cheryl
used or
said prenup.
controlled. I don't want to be used or controlled. I'm done. They deal with narcs, so no marriage. Star S said I'm a two that has not been married, but I've seen wonderful, lasting, loving marriages. I can't wait for my time. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Being optimistic. Optimistic. Yankee 52 Go Blue said, narcs are everywhere, China. This world is full of superficial fools that just want instant gratification. Yes, indeed. Yes, there are. See, most of the ladies, I think the twos are winning. I think we winning it with the twos tonight. Mm-hmm. We winning it. We're winning. So let's go into, the bad side of this. Okay, let's go into the bad side. What makes it?
Okay.
What is it about being married or being with somebody that is so bad at this point? After being in a narcissistic relationship, what has made your mind? What has put your mind in that place where you like, man, I don't want to be bothered with this no more. I don't want to do this. I ain't doing this no more.
Just dragging out the divorce process and, you know, learning how after being financially dependent upon a man, that's another reason why I would never ever do that again. And
Mm,
having to get out there, and the weather is bad here, that's why my signal is going out, so you guys gonna have to bear with
okay.
me, but
Okay.
um I can't, because I've learned, this is what he said to me, and how I know that, he intended for me to lose financially. He said, I believe if I left, you wouldn't know what to do. And so I sit here today saying, can you hear me? Because I don't
Yeah.
know if,
Yeah. We hear you.
okay. So I say today, this is what I did without him. I got on my feet on my own. I make my
Mm-hmm.
own money. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
him. I healed on my own. I don't need a man. I'm raising my kids on my own. They say women cannot raise boys. I disagree. I told my son, I said, I can't teach you how to be a man, but I could definitely teach you how to treat a woman.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
That's a beautiful thing. Hey,
Yeah,
Marilyn, mwah. Thank you for being a sponsor on the show tonight. Thanks for that cash out. Appreciate the love. I get it. I get that part, but okay, to say I don't need,
I don't.
let's go there, y'all. Yes and
Don't.
no, everybody. This is for everybody. Yes or no. Do you need a spouse? Do you need a spouse in your life? I'm going to even answer this chat myself.
Before
I'm
you
jumping in
guys
there
answer
myself.
that, before y'all answer that, think about want and need. You may want a spouse, but you don't need. So think about that, your
Stop
wants
trying to
and your
tell them their
needs.
answer. Can you not try to coach them? Thank you. You Yes, if you know you need a partner, a spouse. No, if you feel like I do not. Whoa, the queen said, hell no. She shut the gate. Hell no. Whoo, man. Mm-mm. Want, yes. I'm saying it's strictly need. If you don't need it, then say no. If you don't need it, I put my answer in there. I'm saying everybody put your answer in there. No, no.
Nikki said,
I
hell to
only
no.
need God, not a spouse. Woo, Narc Free Dancing D said, I only need a spouse. I need God. I don't need no spouse. Rosie said yes. Raymond said yes. Nikki Wu said no, but I want one. Come on, stop riding the fence, Nikki. Join us. Joanne said yes. Mm-hmm. Starla, is that a yes? Or kinda? He said Maryland, yes. Queen Leandra said, hell to the no, to the dough, from the windows to the wall. Whew. Uh-huh. Lavender said yes. Cherie T said no up in here. It's time said, I don't need any more problems. Say, I'm barely healing. Do you need somebody? Barely. Joyful Survivor said no. Misa said yes. Ellen said yes. Elaine. Elaine. Okay. I'm close. I'm getting there. Joy said yes, I want, but don't need. I agree. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Alicia said nope. Sensei Sale said that was a tongue twister right there. My mama recommended me to take my first malignant narc X back. Whoa. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Value Bow said, I agreed, China. Narc 52 Gold Blue said, Narcs everywhere. Few decent men available. Same for the women. It's very
For
few.
sure.
It's women out there. It's females out there, but ain't there's very few wives out there. Okay. Yes, we understand that. See, I'm an understanding guy, so I get it. Starla said, I don't think I want marriage. Ooh, wow. Okay. Jennifer said, nope. David said, need, no. Alicia Breezy in the house said, we need each other. I couldn't have my children without a man. Come on. Come on. That's right. That's right, China. Them little boys you raising up to be men, you couldn't make them on your own. Okay? You could not.
Yeah.
Nikki Wu said, hell to the no, no, no. Whew, it's a lot of no's in here. It's a lot of no's. Guys, my question is, there you go. Lando, home team. Yes. Yes, sir. Y'all see that? Men want marriage. Men want marriage. Y'all notice that the men here want marriage? Most of the women don't want marriage. Y'all don't think that that's a little awkward? Men naturally want marriage. See, when a man, you just said what you wanted to do, right? You was like, hey, forget that. I done went out here and got my own place. I got me a new job. I got my own car. I got me, 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 me. I got my own stuff. I don't need no man. I don't want to be bothered. See, when we get our stuff, we like, shoot, I'm getting me a woman. Get me a woman. Bump all this me by myself stuff in here. No. Get me a woman.
Yeah, because you
See?
want them to cook, clean, raise the kids, have
Nope.
sex with you,
I cook.
do this, do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, having sex with a woman is better than, just not doing it at all or doing it by yourself. So yeah, that's the recommended way. Whew.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like our job never end until we go to
That's
sleep.
a job though. That's a job. Intimacy is a
No, I'm
job.
talking about other things,
What?
household
Cooking?
chores. Yeah,
Clean the
cleaning.
house. Clean the house. You only got to clean the rooms this dirty, which is what? The kitchen, because there's going to be some dishes. The bedroom, you got to make up the bed. Make sure ain't no bunch of clothes all over the floor. Oh, that was my mama calling me. That was my mammy calling me. You got to clean the kitchen. You got to, wash some dishes, do some laundry. You don't do the laundry but once a week, though. That's on the weekend. What else you doing? What else is it? Some gardening? You cooking some meals at the end of the day? We cook breakfast. If I'm at home, I'm cooking breakfast. If I was a stay at home husband, you hear this Oprah? I'm playing. If I was a stay at home husband, baby, what you want for breakfast tomorrow? You want to get something before you get up tomorrow, before you go to sleep tonight? Okay.
You only thinking as far as one day. You can't do that all the time for years.
Every
That's
single
not something
day. Every
you can
single
keep
day,
up.
baby. You need me to hit you before you get to work in the morning? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna get you right now. Then I'm gonna get you before you go to work. Then I'm gonna call you on the job. Hey, baby, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing. Come outside. I'm in the parking lot. I ain't got nothing on. Come on, just get in the back. I got the door open. Just hurry up and get in here and take your break. Come on. Yeah, when you get home, I'm gonna be checking you at the door. What's up, baby? We good? You all right? You had a hard day? Shh. Yeah, guess what else about to happen? I'm about to soften it
See,
up for
that's
you.
all. That's all you
Mhm.
keep talking about is sex, sex,
Hey,
sex,
hey, hey.
sex, sex. No
I'm just saying,
substance.
as a man, we thinking, baby, you gonna eat when you gonna walk through the door, it's gonna be aroma. That aroma that the house is, you gonna notice it's clean in there. It's gonna be aroma. I'm gonna have something on that's, giving you that extra look. Yes, indeed. Because men, see, that's how we are. We visual. Yeah, all that, go and get the house and all this stuff. That's stuff y'all want. We do not care
That's why
about that
y'all
stuff.
cheaters. Y'all visual. That's why y'all cheat more. Because you are
No, no,
visual
no. I don't think
creatures.
so. I don't think so. Because most men want to bring it home to their woman. Most men want to bring it home to their woman. Yes. Most men want to bring it home to their woman. Yes, we do.
A lot of people
Yes, we
talking
do.
about that there is no healing. I am completely healed. I'm just not stupid. I'm not oblivious to what's out there. And I'm not going to get myself involved in what's going on out there. I've tried it and it's not for me.
Okay. Okay. It- okay. 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 So all I'm saying though is, you know, there are some wonderful men out here. Wonderful men. And you probably don't pay them any attention. Mm-hmm. Because they ain't cute enough.
Nah.
Yeah. That's what happens with a lot of you ladies. That's something I see with a lot of ladies. If the guy ain't cute enough, he not tall enough, his money ain't long enough, he ain't getting no play. What about the short, not so good looking guy
They the worst.
that
Because
don't make as much money?
they the worst. Because they know they look at themselves like how do you want me? They know they don't deserve you. And they have the lowest self-esteem. And I'm telling you, they attack. See, people like that, they attack your intellect. One, because he couldn't mess with my self-esteem. He tried to act like I couldn't hold an intelligent conversation, but I got law books, degrees, and he probably didn't even have a high school diploma.
What that got to do with it though?
I'm
What that
saying
got to do with
because they are the worst. Their
it?
self-esteem it's just the worst. I've tried to date an ugly dude where he said, "Let me dumb it down for you because I ain't understand slang." How do you dumb that down? That's dumbed
You
down
don't.
already.
You don't. No, you don't do that. No, you don't. You don't just forget about your morals and standards to date somebody. No, that's not what I'm saying. He still got to be clean. His breath got to smell good. He got to have good hygiene, under the arms and everywhere else. You know, He had a neat haircut. If your teeth are straight, at least mostly, you know, and you got clear, clean skin. For me, and I'm saying that as a man looking at a woman, I'm looking at, do you have clear skin? That I'm good with that. We not so affixed on the aesthetics. You ain't got to have that perfect, you know, model look, but are you in decent shape? Decent shape. You ain't got to be in the gym with a six pack and all that. No, but
Yeah.
decent. You know,
Hmm.
are you clean? Are you just and you wear and you carry yourself with respect and dignity? See, as long as you getting those right there, for me, I'm saying for me, I ain't saying for everybody. That's where you can start to have that kind of conversation. You know, but and I'm not saying go out here and just lower yourself to make yourself available for anybody, because it's
Yeah.
some fools out here, y'all. So please don't take what I'm saying as that. It's some absolute fools out here. However, I do want to see us in relationships, because that, to me, that makes everybody's day just a whole lot better. When you just somebody in the chat said, watch, man, you can see China about another year from now. She gonna be smitten. She gonna
Yeah.
be in the kitchen cooking breakfast every morning. Talking about, baby,
Okay.
whew, you got some more work to do before you go to work, baby. She
Nah.
gonna be all in that. Y'all be the main ones who be in relationships right away. Mm-hmm. Talking about, nah, Joe, that's it for me.
Okay.
Nenham said, people, let's just say both men and women are equally bad at cheating. There you go. My ex and his girl were doing wrong. They both knew my husband. Wow. My husband and I were married. Woo, her bad and his. There you go. There you go. Your friend. That's what I'm talking about. As women, man, y'all really got to be careful about y'all friends, because man, they want to try what you got. Mm-mm-mm. Woo, Alicia said, I'm a wife before I'm a wife, and I want to teach this on my channel so people can find their life partner. There you go. There you go. Wife. China is not feeling it. Ty, that guy. What up? What up, Ty?
I've done it
Patricia
twice. I
said,
can't
you
feel it
married.
again.
You up?
I've done it twice. I'm numb. I can't do it anymore.
But you didn't
And my
know then. You didn't know then what you know now.
yeah, and that's what makes me
Yeah.
not even want it.
What?
That I mean, I'm
What?
seeing it for what it is. I thought that was my duty. And you know what? You guys try to act like that women wanted to stay home and that's the traditional thing and that's what people did. No, that's
Yes.
not, it wasn't traditional. It was forced. It was laws created to make women stay at home. I have the resource, I mean, the references for it on history.com. Slaves
Give
didn't
it to
even
me.
enjoy being in the kitchen, in the homes, because they were closer to the abuser. They were being the most abused. They would rather be out there in the field than taking care of people's kids and cooking their food. Slaves
Hmm.
didn't even enjoy that. They'd rather be out working because they were abused the most.
But
They
see,
that's where the name Mammy come from. It's
okay,
true.
okay. Now, having said that, right? Because see, in this world, you can only have it one way or the other. You only get one. Are you willing to take that post outside to go fight the world every day so that your man can stay home and do those things that we talking about? So that your man can stay home all day and keep the house clean, and cook you breakfast before you leave, and dinner is waiting on you when you get home, and he might bring you your lunch to the job, and you give him his little allowance, and the bread money and the grocery money, and would that be an issue for you to totally change roles with him?
I did for two
The
years.
question is, would you do that happily and be happy
No,
that you're doing it? So then how can that work then? If you can't do it
that's why.
happily, see, men do it. We happy to do it. We happy to keep our woman at home. Give you your, you know, allowance money, and you keep the house up, and we got this wonderful woman to come home to every day. Yes, the men that can afford it do it. Yes, if I could have afforded it, and I could have afforded it, we just would have lived in a lesser, situation. Our situation would have been, smaller than what it was. That's all. I would have gladly did it. Absolutely. Because that's what's built inside of us as men. Mm-hmm. You tongue tied? What's going on, Chomp?
Now I'm sitting there reading these comments how I'm being attacked. They said
Ooh,
completely healed. She doubted this is how
ooh.
I talk.
Not
My
free
voice.
dancing
I
DJs.
have
Not free
this is
dancing
my
DJs.
voice.
Huh?
My voice is low, so I have to be assertive. So for
Okay.
somebody to
Okay.
come in here and say she who don't know me, that comment means nothing to me. I mean, that's just being antagonistic for somebody to say someone not healed.
Ooh. Not free dancing D just said, "Hurry, yo, you need a maid, not a wife." Oh man. Uh,
Right.
Come on, we all got our fantasies. We got, and that's the way, that's the way it was supposed to be, y'all. We supposed to be the breadwinner. See, if we wasn't breadwinners, what would y'all say about us? Now, you can't attack me on both sides. You can't say that a man is supposed to be the provider, the leader, the head. You can't say he's supposed to be that, and then when he's doing that, then well, I want to be that too. Well, we both can't be that. We can't. It doesn't work like that.
See,
Hmm.
and that's what I'm saying. When you disagree with people, then they try to force their opinions on you. I have my opinion of what I feel that I want
Hmm.
and what I don't want, and I'm entitled to that.
And everybody's entitled
Yeah,
to what's good for you. You know what I'm saying? There's no judge. We in the no judgment zone, y'all. This is no
yeah,
judgment on anybody. And see, that's the only way we can have a free conversation is when everybody can say what they really want to say. That's how we learn from each other. We don't
yeah,
learn from each other if we just lying to each other. So we can't pass judgment because somebody's not with it. I'm saying China got the right to feel how she feel. I don't feel the same way. That's all. Nikki Wu
right.
said, "All my friends are MDs, lawyers, businesswomen. We ain't crazy. We paid and all married narcs. Mm. All divorced now and happy as AF. Now, ex narcs living under bridges and fighting hard in court. See that? See, you wrong for that one, Nikki. You wrong for that one. That's wrong right there. Don't go up under that bridge and get that man from up under there. Y'all know that don't make y'all feel better. Knowing your ex under the bridge, living under the bridge somewhere. Focus for Life, thanks for the super chat. Said a lot of times men don't improve themselves prior to entering a relationship. They don't bring the best of them. Just going from woman to woman, hoping they will
Yeah.
be accepted as is. That's true, but isn't that most of us? Isn't that what most people do? You go to somebody and you hoping that they accept you for who you truly are. I think that's everybody.
But not if you're not taking the steps to improve. And that's what they're saying. They don't improve themselves prior to entering a relationship, and they don't. Men always
Mhm.
have to jump directly into another relationship, albeit 2 3 months, the next day, next week, whatever. Men just refuse to sit in that pain. Women can do it, men cannot.
Well, men feel like y'all causing that pain.
Oh my
Yes.
God, are you
Yes, we
serious?
feel like y'all causing that pain. We feel like y'all the cause of the pain most of the time. Yes, we do.
Let
Absolutely,
me.
we absolutely do. That's right. Hey, Lando, I used to do that too, man. I used to cook. Yes, I did, man. I was the baddest husband on the grill y'all ever seen. Ain't nobody messing with me on that potato salad or the mac and cheese. You will not see me. Okay? You will not see me. Seafood, stop playing. Stop playing. I will make you a seafood omelet that will put you to sleep. You hear me? Will put you right back in the bed. Best pancakes on this planet. You not seeing me in that kitchen. And I don't make my stuff out no box. Pancake mix. Man, stop playing with. Don't play with me. Don't play. That's right. You getting the work. My woman getting the works. You know, come home and
Yankee
food drop.
52
Whoa.
go blues. Yankee 52 go blue said, where all these good men you speak of?
They out there. Lots of good men out there. It's a lot of good dudes out here. You know, it is. But at the same time, see, a lot of times it's just like good women. The good men are usually with some terrible woman, just like the good women are usually with some terrible dude. And then when we get out of that relationship, we like, man, Joe, Joe, I can't do it. That's where we end up at, right there. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whew, thank you, Eileen. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. She said, listen, my name is pronounced Eileen, okay? Okay, get it right. Now I got it.
Wait,
I've
wait,
been
wait,
mispronouncing
Harry.
I've been mispronouncing her name for years. You know that?
Wait before you read that. I think I see something you should address, though,
Which one?
seriously, because she might leave Jennifer. She got offended by what you said, and she might leave. So maybe you might want to clarify that. Do
Clarify
you
which
see it?
what did I miss?
She
What did
said,
I
"Oh,
miss?
I've heard it all now. It's women's fault. I might leave this list after hearing that BS."
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We having a grown conversation. That's all we doing. Okay? That's all. Hey, Jennifer, that's how men feel. Okay? That's how men feel. You want me to lie to you and say we feel like it's all our faults? Come on. Come on. That I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That's all. I'm not throwing stones. I don't think. Am I?
Are you entitled to your opinion, though? I mean, like you said, if that's your
Exactly,
opinion, what's
exactly. I'm saying
changed?
I'm on the other side. If I was a woman, I would be saying I would be on China's side. If she was a man, she would be saying what I'm saying, kinda. So yeah.
And we wouldn't be having this debate if we agreed.
They exactly. Exactly. We didn't have this to just agree with each other all day. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. But, I understand. I understand. Don't take it. I'm not swinging no punches at anybody. I'm saying that's how men feel. We feel now, in the case of dealing with narcs, but I'm saying that in the part of the country that I live in, okay, this area, it is known, if you look it up, the most affluent area in the country for black people. Okay. So most people that live in this county, most, if not, I would say almost all at this point, because inflation, live in homes that start around $500,000. That's the starting price. It's rare to find something less than that in this area. I mean, extremely rare. Usually people live in a home that's around $1 million, somewhere between a half and a million. That's the majority. And as men, we think that if y'all have this nice, beautiful home, then everything will be all right, right? Wrong.
No.
Wrong. It's more fighting, more arguing, more divorce in this county. Good gracious. Then a little bit. Okay. So it's like, so how do you fix it? How do we reconcile? How do we mend the situation? How do we mend this? Ooh, Alicia said, have you submitted
Bring
all?
God into the fold.
That's right. There's fruit of healing that will break out when you are healed. Even with all of my blessings, I continue to heal because I'm relentless on getting all the way free. There you go. There you go. Narc D said, dating and marriage is exhausting. Come on, y'all. We're not giving up on it.
It
We're
is.
not. We're not. We're
It
not
is.
giving up on that. But it's exhausting for everybody. Y'all think men walking around here saying, "Oh my gosh, man, this is so easy. This is wonderful." Do y'all think men are saying that? Hmm. What's your thought, China? Do you think men just got it easy? You think that we just spoiled? We can just wake up and go to the store and meet the woman of our dreams and live happily ever after?
No, not at
Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
But y'all
Whew.
definitely do make it harder for yourselves.
What exactly are men doing that is so impossible for women to deal with, that is so bad at this time, in this area? Because I can tell you what men feel that women do, but what are y'all saying that men are doing?
Well, women's main complaint now is that, it feels like slavery. Like they want the woman to do everything. And I kind of see how they feel because, to be honest, I do everything. I work, I do everything around the house. The only thing missing is the sex part. I don't need a man in my home. I don't need a man telling me what to do just to get that. I can just have a partner if I want and just call him for that if I want it. I'm not going to have no man laying up in my bed and I'm doing everything for myself.
Whoa, you did not just say that. You did
I
not just
did.
say that on here. Um, so again, you feel, see, that's what I'm saying. By nature, you feel that a man should be doing things to take care of the woman, right or wrong?
No, I feel like the man should be
No,
contributing more than just finances. Yeah.
that's what I said. You feel that so you're saying you don't feel a man should be taking care of stuff financially?
I
Hmm?
said he should do more than that. He should do
Okay,
more than
I
that.
agree. I agree with that. Yes, yes. Provide, provision, protection. Yes, I agree with that. So, but
And
that's my
see,
point. That's my point. You don't feel right as a woman being with a man if the man isn't providing, right? We
I
don't
don't
feel
need
that way. Men don't feel that. We don't have that default in us where the woman has to, go out here and work and provide for us. We don't feel that way. See? See how we not the same?
I don't know what world you live in, but it's a lot of them out here that want to be taken care of. It's not all men. And I'm going to clarify that throughout this whole thing. I have not been talking about every man, I'm talking about some men. So I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
generalize and offend people, but I'm not talking about all men.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. All right. Does that conclude your argument for the day?
You,
What else you got? What else you
I
got?
got more.
What you
Uh,
got?
See, because me and you talk, they don't know. You were talking about women in power.
Uh-oh,
And
come on, let's get to
yeah,
that. Let's get
yes,
to that
please.
right there.
Okay.
Let's get to that. Because Nikki Wu was just talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Women of power. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on, jump out there with it.
Okay,
Come on,
so
double
you
dutch.
said that women with power can't even get along with other women in the office because when you give a woman a power, they abuse it. Now, if you think about it, like I said,
Ooh.
men,
Mm-hmm. Come on.
women, see, men want women to focus on the chaos between two women in the office fighting instead of that she can really run the company or manage the employees better than the man can. A woman has insight
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of other things to add to a company. A man's ego always get in the way, and he's not open to opinion and listening to other people to make the company better. He feels like he know what's best for the company. But even statistics has shown that when a woman is in the running the office, when a man is in there too, that
Mm-hmm.
people feel like the treatment would be fair versus if it was just a man.
That can be true in some cases. It can be. And I have learned that I'm gonna say this. I have learned that women can be more detail oriented on a job.
Yeah.
Women can be more, there's not all, it's not guaranteed across the board, but women can be more detail oriented. But when y'all push that into leadership, see, that's where y'all lose it because y'all don't understand how, and I'm saying this to women and put this right in front of you. Y'all don't know how to handle men on a job. It's like y'all feel like I'm going to challenge you, and you don't understand that the nature, yes, the nature of a man, it's not about, well, the nature of a man is he's going to be offended when you make direct eye contact with him. That's an act of aggression to men. So other men, we already understand what that means. And what I have seen, and I've seen it, I've seen women just go ham because I got this authority on this job, and I would talk to you the way I'm going to talk to you. You're going to do what I told you. And they get the rush doing their neck and all that. So we have, and I'm saying my boss is a female. Me and her make bets on this all the time. She has a rule in our area, and she is over 6 offices. And her rule is she will not allow more than 2 women in a leadership position in an office because it has shown over the years to turn totally chaotic. And you literally have people that just won't work with them. They like, okay, we can handle one. Sometimes y'all can bring 2. That's it. Men, you know, men can be in the office together. We kind of understand the structure, and we not, most of the time we're not challenging another guy. We're not getting in his face to antagonize him the way we have seen. And I'm saying this isn't everywhere. This is just my personal experience. This is my personal experience. For the people that I have dealt with, man, we have seen some malicious situations. But, and I'm saying that sometimes it's almost justified, sometimes, but not all the time. But when that cattiness gets into the office with between two women, oh my goodness, man. I've seen offices literally shut down, management shut down when they have more than two women in there. And they get to, because it's like y'all, you start talking about each other and then it turns into something else. So yeah, yes. That's not to say that women can't, do a job. It's not to say that you can't do a job, but it is to say that, there is a difference in those personalities. You can't just walk up to a man and treat him a certain, just like we were talking about that case where that case of that girl who was in Dubai right now in jail and probably gonna stay there for about a year or two. Maybe, we don't know. Because when she's here, in this country, you got the freedom to treat a man like anything. And you go to other civilized countries where they civilized and they ain't having that craziness. And they like, man, you gonna give me 2 years for cussing at somebody? They sitting there, they are blown out the water like they can't believe it. And in a civilized place where they not having it, they don't tolerate any level of disrespect. They saying, hey, you in the wrong place, sweetheart. You're in the wrong place. What happened with, and that was just like that other situation with the other lady who was the basketball player in Russia. Same deal. She went over there to another country feeling like, hey, I can do what I can do me, you know, because I do this over here, it's whatever. And they like, nah, man, you not over there. And I'm saying this. This is one thing I want everybody to think about. Can you take the same attitude that you have here anywhere in the world? Can you take it anywhere in the world and it be accepted? The way you treat your spouse. Can you take that anywhere in the world and it being accepted? Do you feel that way, China?
I had went out. I didn't hear the end.
I said, can you take the attitude that you had in your relationship anywhere on the planet and it be acceptable?
No,
The way
because
you treated your men, the way you treat men, is it acceptable anywhere on the planet or everywhere on the planet?
are you speaking in general or talking about
I'm
me?
saying in general. I'm talking in
Okay.
general.
No, because the rules are different in other countries. So no.
Oh, Nikki Wu is on something tonight. She was like, tell him China. X-Narc wanted me to do everything and was confused when I didn't want to give up the yams. Come on, Nikki, you got to give up them yams. Y'all is terrible with them. Y'all terrible. That is terrible. Mm, mm, mm. That is terrible. Where did we get slavery? Why? That's one. Before we get out of here, I want to know, why do women feel like being a woman or a wife makes you a slave? How? Where did that come from? I really want to know that. Help me out with that one tonight,
History,
child.
history. I
History
think
what?
that's
What history?
self-explanatory. The
Hmm?
history of slavery, cheap free labor. That's the history of slavery, and that's what
You
men
got
want.
okay. But where was the men at in slavery? Wasn't they outside in the field getting beat in the sun all day in the
Yeah,
sticker bride? You know what it feel like to pick a piece of cotton? You know it's a sticker bride in the cotton. It's a sticker inside that cotton that to get that cotton ball.
yeah.
Yeah, And they sitting out there filling up sacks of that all day long in a field, in a hot field all day long. Because that's the South. It always been hot in the South. But you ain't okay. So it reminds you
But
of
that just,
slavery. So that's where y'all get that from. It reminds you of slavery. It's just like, hey, we was slaves, had to be in the house and cooking, and somebody always at us in the house. That's what it gives you. It
I
reminds
mean,
you
that's
of,
been my experience. That's
huh?
been my experience. I've never, I mean, I was responsible for everything. I mean, everything,
Mm-hmm.
paying the bills, buying the clothes, going to the grocery store. It was like my job was never ending. And then you have people who don't clean themselves. You have to, I mean, it's not like you clean up once a day. It's always the way I
Mm-hmm.
clean. It's not a once a day thing because I don't, my kids will tell you, I don't like a fork in the sink.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You run a
So,
tight
I
ship.
mean, it's, yes. And I don't feel like anybody can get it done like me. So I have to do it. And if I have to do it, then I'd rather do everything on my own. It's not a bitterness towards men or nothing. It's called looking out for myself and loving myself. I don't need a man to love me. You got to first learn to love yourself first.
That's
It
true.
has nothing to do with bitterness or not being healed. I love me and I'm going to
Ooh,
protect me.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But protecting yourself, does that mean not being with a man though? Ever?
I mean, like I told you, I've been out there and I've tried, and I can't find these good men you talking about. I can't. I
Man, they
mean, I've
everywhere
tried all
too.
races.
They everywhere. They everywhere. Good men are everywhere. They usually the
Yeah, so
ones you overlook. They usually the ones you overlook.
I can't find them.
They usually the guys y'all overlook. The guys that y'all are overlooking every day. Every day. Mm-hmm. The guys y'all overlook every day. They right there. They right there under your nose. They literally, you walk past one every day. A few of them. Thanks to that super chat, Lando. Lando said, "When was a black man? When has black men? When have black men been able to ride, raise a family here in the United States of America?" Ooh, that's a rare one, buddy.
When has
Usually,
he ever stayed around to raise his family?
they stay. We are. That's one thing that we love to do. Now, see, that's the thing right there. That's something that I've learned that most men. No, let me take that back. All men are always take care of their family first. Now, those dudes, those one night stands, those pretty boys, y'all, some of y'all have to have. Some of y'all, not everybody. The ones, the Ray Rays, the Pookies, we ain't speaking for them because they don't care about their children. They don't care about what they do. They just living however. They just willy nilly with it. That's not what we do. Men, we take care of our children. We take care of our whole situation. We want to take care of our women and our children. Yes, we love our families. Whew.
I
Go
love
ahead.
these conclusions in this chat. It's so funny. People telling me I'm angry because of past relationships. I didn't know I was. I'm glad everybody been on my healing journey with me. One minute I could be on here talking about narcissists and everybody agreed. Then I say, hey, I don't want to be with a man. All of a sudden I'm gay or I'm angry or I'm this.
No.
Yes, it's all in there.
Mm-mm. At
I,
the end of the day, when you in here, you gotta have some thick skin because
I do.
internet. It's the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, again, everybody has to have that ability, the right to be able to have their own opinion. The only way we can grow and learn from each other is when we can truthfully give our opinion on things. We have been having this conversation back and forth for a while, so we decided to have it with y'all tonight. Guys, I know we usually just talk about the narcs, and today we kind of indirectly talked about it,
Yeah.
but in the healing journey, I'm saying that the goal is to me, the goal is always family. It's always unity because again, united we stand, divided we fall. And with if this enemy can keep us divided, then we gonna fall. We gonna
Yeah,
fall and
for
we gonna
sure.
lose every time. And that's the goal of the enemy. The enemy wants everybody to just give up. Hey man, no, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I don't want that mess no more. Because we done been hurt. That's real. And all of us have. And then you get out of it, you like, man, you know what? This ain't so bad. And that's how we get. We start
Yeah.
feeling like, man, this ain't so bad because, at the end of the day, you feel like, well, if I go back into something and what if it don't work? I have had those thoughts. I promise y'all. But for me, I'm just looking at it like, you know what? I'm not going to let that just hold me back. You know, I'm definitely not. And we're going to keep working for everybody. We were put here for one another. Okay. That's my final thought. We were put here to be together. I'm standing strong on relationships, marriage, togetherness, family. Family first. I'm gonna let you take us out, China.
I'm just gonna say I stand alone. I stand firm on dying alone with my cat.
Oh, World Star. Hey everybody, man. This has been a incredibly fun conversation with y'all tonight, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. Friday night, we going on in this narc and it's not gonna be a game.
Yes.
Okay. We going in and it's not gonna be a game. Okay. Hey y'all. Thanks again. Peace. Good night and soul train. See y'all Friday night, good people.